devotees, what we're going to do now, it's sort of an interesting evening with different sort of elements in the picture. We're going to sing a bhajan now. Yes, why not? Good idea. So it's coming up, it's up, I guess. Okay, good. Yes, so this is a bhajan written by Srila Narahari Thakur. You know, when we were singing just a little while ago, we were singing the Gora Arti song, and he is mentioned there, Narahari Adhikari Chamara Dulaya, that in the Arti for Lord Chaitanya, Narahari is there with the chamara, the whisk fan, fanning Lord Chaitanya. So he wrote the song, which you can see here. Right, let me see. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. This is a different song. This is a song by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. Now, who is it? It's you, isn't it? Yes. The song that I wanted to sing, at least initially, is Nitai Mora. You should have it. I decided to select a song or two which are not just, which are, really nice, but not just, so to speak, just songs we sing regularly, something a bit different. Bhuvana Pavana, yeah. Okay, so this is the song then by Srila Narahari Das Thakur, which we'll sing. And before we start, let's just run through it with the translation, just so you know what you are singing. So first verse is Bhuvana Pavana Nitai Mora, my Nitai, Nitai Mora, my Nitai. Najani ki bhave sadai bora, which means my Lord Nitai purifies all the worlds. How is he always overcome with the ecstasy of spiritual love? I do not know. And the second verse, Gora Gora Bali, Du Bahu Tuli, Matagajayena, Chalaye Duli. Raising his arms, he chants, Gora, Gora. What does he chant?
Gora, Gora.
Gora, Gora.
Gora, Gora.
Good. Like an intoxicated elephant, he sways to and fro. Then the third verse, Kante Jalamala, Malati Mala, Parisara Bouquet, Karaye Kela, which means on his neck glistens a jasmine garland, a garland that playfully rests on his chest. And the fourth verse, Sulalita Mukhe, Madhura Hasi, Chande Dale Yena, Amina Rashi. On his graceful, playful face is a gentle smile. From the moon of his face flows a flood of nectar. And the fifth verse, Talamala Jala, Jaruna Anki, Sechahani Charu, Karuna Makhi. Tears stream from his eyes. His glance is filled with mercy. Verse 6, Bareka se anke dekaye yare, Premiera patare, basaya tare. Any person who once sees him with his own eyes floats in an ocean of ecstatic spiritual love. 7. Dina hina duki, kichu nabache, hena prema data, ke ara ache. My Lord Nitai does not consider who is poor or fallen or troubled, who is not like that. To every person, he gives the gift of ecstatic spiritual love. In the last verse, Narahari Hena Prabhu Nabaji Vishaya Visheshe Rahila Maji. Alas, Narahari Das did not worship Lord Nitai. That is why Narahari Das is now plunged in materialistic life. And we could just make a very brief comment that his expression of himself, Narahari, being plunged in materialistic life, this is just his extreme humility, because he's a great eternal associate of the Supreme Lord. So now the next thing is the tune. It's a little different. We sing a whole verse at a time. You got it? Not just the first line and then responsive, and then the second line responsive, but the whole verse. And the tune is, just listen, Bhuvana Pavana Nitai Mora Najaniki Bhave Sadai Bora. Think you can manage that? But then every alternative verse goes like verse 2. Gora Gora Bali Du Bahutuli Matagaja Yena Chalae Duli. Got it? Haribol. Let's see how it goes. Now you got the tune, you think? Okay. Okay, so yeah. I'll just hold this device and someone else has cartels, I guess. Okay. Bhuvana Pavana Nitai Mora Najaniki Bhave Sadai Bora. 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 Gora Gora Bali Du Bahutuli Matagaja Yena Chalae Duli. Gora Gora Bali Du Bahutuli Matagaja Yena Chalae Duli. Gora Gora Bali Du Bahutuli Matagaja Yena Chalae Dole. Kante Jala Mala Malati Mala Parisara Bouquet Karaye Kela. Kante jala mala, malati mala, parisara buke, karaekela. Sulalita moke madura hase, chande jale yena amina rashi. Sulalita moke madura hase, chande jale yena amina rashi. Tala mala jala, charuna anke, se chahani charo, karuna make. Karuna make. Tala mala jala, charunanke, sechahani charo, karuna make. Aleka se anke, deka yare, Premira patare, basayatare. Dekayayare. Pareka se anche dekayayare. Premira patare, basayatare. Hina hina duke, kichuna pache, hena prema data, ke ara ache. Hina hina duke, kichuna pache, hena prema data, ke ara ache. Narahari hena prabhuna bhaje, Vishaya visheshe rahila maje. Narahari hena prabhuna bhaje, Vishaya visheshe rahila maje. Bhuvana pavana nitai mora, najaniki bhave sadai bora. Bhuvana pavana nitai mora, najaniki bhave sadai bora. Jai Nitai, Jai Nitai, Jai Nitai, Jai Nitai. Jai Goranitai, Jai Goranitai, Goranitai, Jai Goranitai. Jai Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Jaya Nitai Goranga. Jaya Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Jaya Nitai Goranga. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Shri Gonitai ke, Shri Nityananda Prabhu ke, Srila Prabhupada ke, Gaur Premanande. Yes. Now we'll sing. We can sing another song. Only thing is, I don't have it here, so I'll have to be repositioned, I'm afraid. But just look out. Yeah, let me just say a couple of words about this song and about Lord Nityananda. It's a very nice song. I'm very fond of this song. Nitai Mora, very intimate relationship between Srila Narahari Thakur and Lord Nityananda. And a very interesting and very important thing. There's an essay by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master, about how Lord Nityananda and Srimati Radharani, both of them are the original guru, the original spiritual master. Might be a little unusual to think of two people as the original sort of one thing, but they're both the original guru. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta gives a very nice description of how Lord Nityananda, serving under Lord Chaitanya and having accepted the mission of Lord Chaitanya as his mission, and therefore just having dedicated himself completely to the mission of Lord Chaitanya and just made it his life and soul, he's spreading the Sankirtan movement, spreading Krishna consciousness, of course, in the general sense, but particularly via the chanting of the holy names, and particularly the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And before anyone can approach Lord Chaitanya, they have to get the approval of Lord Nityananda. Otherwise, you just can't. Just doesn't work like that. He is the sort of the guard, not the guard, but what would you say? Anyway, he is the representative there to check the aspiring devotees, and when he sees that any aspiring devotee who wants the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is ready enough, is qualified enough, then he brings that aspiring devotee to Lord Chaitanya. And then that devotee becomes sort of one of the community of devotees, becomes a member of the devotee group, the devotee community. But it doesn't stop there. Then, as devotees advance, of course, different devotees sort of go in different directions, you could say, as they progress. But some devotees become inclined towards the worship of Srimati Radharani and Lord Krishna in Vrindavan. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur explains very clearly that Srimati Radharani, just as Lord Chaitanya will not accept any aspirant and really sort of get involved with them and start working with them unless they have the approval of Lord Nityananda, so similarly, Srimati Radharani, who of course is the topmost servant of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan, and just overseeing all the pastimes that go on in Vrindavan, particularly the conjugal pastimes, but even all the pastimes. So Srimati Radharani will not accept anyone as, to sort of take them under her wings, under her shelter, and start working with them herself and trying to help them to develop and progress as devotees in like personal terms. So Srimati Radharani will not accept anyone unless they're approved by Lord Nityananda. So, Lord Nityananda and Srimati Radharani are working closely together. It's not just Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya, although that's there, of course, but even with Srimati Radharani and the development of Vraja Bhakti, the devotional service that goes on in the topmost sacred place, Sri Vrindavan Dham, in the spiritual world. But Lord Nityananda is the person there who has to give his approval. And if he doesn't, Radharani will not even think about accepting a person. This is what Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati explains. So therefore, Lord Nityananda, he is just, you could say, in a sense, a uniquely special devotee, uniquely special. He is sort of the gateway to Gaura Bhakti, the devotional service to Lord Chaitanya, but he's also the gateway to the devotional service of Sri Vrindavan Dham under the shelter of Srimati Radharani. So we should bear that in mind and be very appreciative and very respectful towards Lord Nityananda. And of course he is very merciful, as was described in the song, Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundar and Radha who? Radha Raman. Anyway, Radha Shyam Sundar. Radha Raman. I thought I heard. Okay, yeah. And Sadbhuja Chaitanya, actually Sadbhuja Chaitanya is sort of in a kind of special position. And Gauratai. Hare Krishna. So there you go, devotees. And what do you say? It's 8:15. What should we do?
One more bhajan.
One more.
And then Dabra.
Yes, fine. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to have to come and read the words off the screen because I don't have it.
If you want, I can find it and give it to you.
Is my Dropbox there?
No,
Are you sure?
I can find it on internet. No?
You better find it pretty quickly then. Can someone help me with this seat, please? Thank you.
Is this one of those rare bhajans that the songbooks don't have that you're going to sing? Maybe
Yeah.
you have it. Okay.
Yeah. It's the one that was on the screen.
The other one.
Yeah, it's by Srila Narottam Das Thakur, Prayer to the Vaishnavas, Vaishnav Vigyapti, Prayer to the Vaishnavas. And it's just, sure, it's really nice. Of course, everything that Narottam Das Thakur does is really superb. So what we'll do, because it helps to know what we're singing when we sing it, we'll go through. So, thank you. So, Thakura Vaishnava Pada, Abanira Susampada, Sunabai Hana Ekamana, Ashraya Laya Bhajetare, Krishna Nahi Tyaje, Arasaba Mare Akaran. Oh, brother and sister, please, everyone, please hear my words with rapt attention. The lotus feet of the Vaishnavas are the most valuable treasure of this world. These Vaishnavas continually take shelter of Lord Krishna and worship him. They never abandon their Lord. They're liberated. They're free from the cycle of birth and death. Next verse, please. Vaishnava Charana Jala, Prema Bhakti Dite Bala, Arakeha Nahi Balavanta, Vaishnava Charana Renu, Mastake Bhushana Vino, Aranahi Bhushanera Anta. The water that has washed the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas bestows devotional service and pure love of God. Nothing else is as effective for attaining this divine love. I place dust from the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas upon my head. I wear no other ornament. Tirtha Jala Pavitra Guna, Likiyache Purane, Se Sabha Bhaktira Pravanchana, Vaishnavera Padudaka, Samanahe E Sabha, Jatehaya Vanchita Puran. The purifying power of the waters at the various holy places of pilgrimage is described in the Puranas, although this is something of a deceptive trick. Actually, there's not anything as purifying as the water that has washed the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas. This water fulfills all desires. Vaishnava Sangeti Mana, Anandita Anukshana, Sadahaya Krishna Parasanga, Dina Naratama Kande, Hiyadarya Nahi Bande, Moradasa Kena Haila Banga. Moment after moment, my mind finds pleasure in the association of the Vaishnavas. I always seek out the company of those who are devoted to Lord Krishna. Poor-hearted Narottam Das breaks down and cries, how has this fallen condition come upon me? And we can just note, just as with the previous song, Narahari Thakur was expressing same sort of mood that, what am I? I'm just sort of useless, or I'm in a very fallen condition. So Narottam Das is expressing the same mood, but we must know that he is just great, exalted, eternal associate of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and great empowered associate of Lord Chaitanya to write songs. This is just one. We sing a few, as you know, like at Guru Puja time. We sing that song is by Narottam Das. And there's quite a number of other songs. So this is one of them. Okay, and the tune. Here we go, the tune. Just to keep it simple, we will sing it to the tune of Sri Guru Charana Padma. Let me just, demonstrate. Thakura Vaishnava Pada Abaniraso Sampada. And then you will repeat that. And then Shunabai Hana Eka Mana. You get the idea? I think it's fairly straightforward. Okay, so here we go, everyone. Thakura Vaishnava Pada Abaniraso Sampada. Susampada Thakura Vaishnava Pada Abaniraso Sampada. Shunabai Hana Eka Mana. Shunabai Hana Eka Mana. Ashraya Laya Bhaje Hare Krishna Nahityaje. Ashraya Laya Bhaje Hare Krishna Nahityaje. Harasaba Mare Akarana. Harasaba Mare Akarana. Vaishnava Charana Jala Prema Bhakti Dite Bala. Vaishnava Charana Jala Prema Bhakti Dite Bala Harakehana He Balavanta Harakehana He Balavanta Vaishnava Charana Reno Mastake Bhushana Vino Vaishnava Charana Reno Mastake Bhushana Vino Aranahe Bhushanera Anta Aranahe Bhushanera Anta Jala Paricha Guna Lekiache Purane Teta Jala Paricha Guna Lekiache Purane Sesaba Bhaktira Pravanchana Sesava Bhaktira Pravanchana Vaishnavera Padurdaka Samana He Saba Vaishnavera Padurdaka Samana He Saba Jate Haya Vanchita Purana Jate Haya Vanchita Purana Vaishnava Sangate Mana Anandita Anukshana Vaishnava Sangate Mana Anandita Anukshana Sadahaya Krishna Parasanga Sadahaya Krishna Parasanga Tamakande Nahe Bande Hinayara Tamakande Hidaya Nahe Bande Ora Dasa Kena Haila Panga Dasa Kena Haila Panga Vaishnava Thakur, Jai Vaishnava Thakur. Jai Vaishnava Thakur, Jai Vaishnava Thakur. Vaishnava Thakur, Jai Vaishnava Thakur. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jai Vishbad Paramahansa for Project Charter Status to see Samadhi's Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki. Go Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Yes, that's a very nice song. Another one I'm very fond of. So now we'll,
Go into Damodar Astakam.
yes. So now we'll have our Damodarastakam.